Okay, so we have my Sony CCD-TRV308 steady shot. I think this camera is approximately from 1999 or something, but it has a problem. So it's opening. If I insert one of my tapes, play. This error code C3122. That's the problem. Controller. So we're gonna figure out that. And then it does that. That's another problem with this. I love this thing sometimes. Usually if I just do this, it'll open now. Or not. Something in this thing's sticking. I think it's this pinion right here that's causing that. I think it's this. Maybe I should put some grease on that when I'm done, but let's get this pinch roller solved. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use some of this stuff. Rubber Renew 48C. I'm gonna see how well this works. This stuff here. Stuff is very potent. Time being, I'm going to put some new grease on these tracks here. Use some of this white lithium grease. Alright, get some on this side here. See if that does it. I think this has done it. what are they going to be connected to? Well, I've made this box here. Telephone exchange. Over there. Well, that's pretty good. I guess that's fixed. So this stuff is good. This rubber renew, good stuff. Apparently the ants like it too. Things more organized. See all this stuff. Cap on. Okay, it works now. Yay! Let's see this pizza. Looks like a fucking pizza. There's cheese in there? There you go. So far it's ejecting tapes, so that's good. Thanks for watching. Today we have a Casio Fx 98 calculator that we're going to be fixing here. I got this calculator 2 years ago. I believe I got this in 2023. Found in an old bedroom where the house was going to be clearly marked for demolition. And in that old bedroom, in an old box, I saw this. And I thought it was like a wallet until I flipped it over and saw Casio. I'm like, ooh, calculator. And I opened it up and I see this. An early Casio Fx 98 solar cell calculator, scientific calculator that can do all the sciencey stuff that I could ever want. And it's pocket and credit card sized. So, can't beat it. And all the buttons are in here. So let's get it fixed. All it really needs is glue, because this piece is separated from it. It does work though. See, it does work still. Not very great though, and I think that's because this solar cell is filthy. Solar cell is nasty, so. This is what's left of the old glue. It's clean that. That's grimy. Definitely needs a cleaning. Let me put a. I gotta do this for my videos now all fucking times. Gotta denote the middle of something. There. It works. But yeah. Let's get it clean. Start off with a microfiber cloth. See if I can clean the solar cell here. Oh wow, that cleaned up real good. Wow, look at that. Let's see if it works better. Oh, it works a lot better now. It doesn't turn off the display easily anymore. That was just filthy. It's probably decades of soot on it. Because this was probably owned by a mining corporation. Judging by the house, maybe. I think someone worked for the mining company. I found this at. Let me clean this display as well. Looking better. I guess I can put this back on. Try to give it a clean. Looks good. So all the buttons right here are just gray. But then the buttons here are all numbers and stuff, so.
I've decided that you probably all don't want to watch me put all these buttons in place, so I'm gonna fast forward this footage to where it's a bit easier on the eyes.
This button, 2. This button here. This invisible button, IND button. Seven, eight, nine, 5, 7, 5, 7, 7, 4, 7, 4, 7, 9, 7. That's an odd. Where's 6? 7, 8, 9, 4, 5. 0 dots. Minus. Perfect. So those are all put back on. Now I gotta put glue on this. Alright, back together. Looks good. It was a bit of a pain in the ass. It took one more try. Basically took 2 tries. But I got it. So let's explore a little bit of the calculator. I'm not going to explore much of it because I'm not very smart when it comes to this portion, but this portion I do know. Oh, I just... I have this fan is 60 cycles and 0.6 amps. So let's convert that to watts. So let's convert 0.6 amps to watts. Let's see how much watts this fan uses. This fan right here uses. To do that, what you do is this. Amperage, 0.6 times volts. Okay? Let's demonstrate here. So, 0.6 times your line voltage, in our case 120 volts AC, equals 72 watts. This fan uses 72 watts of power. So, that's another nice thing I could use this for. That's amperage to watts. Now, let's do the classic 2 times 2 is 2 times 2 I believe is, what is 2 times 2? 4. 2 times 2 is 4. I was right. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. And see, the calculator works amazingly. What else? I believe this is plus slash minus root. Let's take this out of our case here. But I believe plus slash minus is our root. I remember doing that in high school and middle school. That's our square root right there, I believe. Let's see. 56 plus 2 should be 8. 58. $52 plus 6 should be 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. Should be 58. 58, yeah. I'm pretty much a noob when it comes to math, so, yeah. Alright, so I have this soldering iron here. It says it uses 2.5 amps, so let's do the math with our calculator. So, 2.5 amps times 120 volts equals 300 watts. And this soldering iron on the back says it uses 260 to 200 watts. I wonder if that's a typo, because the calculation is saying 300 watts when this uses 200 watts. So that's kind of interesting. These old fuses, they have, this one's 30 amps. So let's see how much watts this 30 amp fuse can handle. So what we do is we clear, and we do 30 amps times 120 equals 3,600 watts this fuse can handle, I guess. I think that's how that works. Let me double check with you. Yep. A 30 amp fuse can handle 3,600 watts. So yeah, you can use it for that scenario. So this will be a lovely addition to my workshop. Very pocket sized. It's about the size of a fucking credit card. So my Burns Air King window fan uses 1 amp, which I think that will be 120 watts, if I'm not mistaken. So 1 amp times 120 equals 120 watts. That Burns Air King is barely fucking using really much of any power at all. That's amazing. Okay, so I did a typo here. This is actually 0.90 amps equals 108 watts. Yeah, that equals 108 watts. That still uses a lot more than this 1950s Burns Air King window unit, and a lot more than this 1952 Vornado desk fan. It's fucking crazy.